You got Khamzat Chimaev, the ranked number 3 middleweight, taking on the champ DDP. Couple of things to consider going into this fight. You know, the first thing and the most obvious thing, we talked about this on the TNT show, is there's only one real chink in the armour of Khamzat Chimaev, and that is the fact that the 2 fights that he's had taken in the 3rd round, your Gilbert Burns, your Kamaru Usman, he has looked a little bit tired. Not totally out on his feet by any means, not gassed out. People like to see gasses. I wouldn't say gassed out by any means, but he did start slow. And this is obviously a 5-round fight, and you're fighting a guy in DDP who we've seen in the last 2-3 fights, the 2 against Strickland, the 1 against Izzy especially, gets stronger as the fight goes on. It's a case of, is it going to be Khamzat in 2 rounds, or is it going to be DDP over 5? Can DDP weather the early storm and come on strong? But obviously, someone said to me in the gym yesterday, Jamie Lowe, and it was bang on. It's not just an early storm from Khamzat. It's like trying to ride a tsunami when you're in a kayak. Not many people can survive it, but DDP is championship material. He's massive for the weight class. Absolutely massive. He walks around 230 pounds, something like that out of camp. Massive punching power. Like we said, he's done multiple 5-round fights before. 2 5-rounders against Strickland that went a decision. Finished in the 4th or 5th round against Izzy. So again, and he's very, very, very unorthodox. And he's been saying this week that he almost does it on purpose because he doesn't like people to be able to mimic his style. He's got a wild style of striking. His wrestling is scrappy. His grappling is very scrappy. His striking is very scrappy, but it is effective. Every fight he's had in the UFC, he's made it work. Even fights where he's looked like he's going to lose, like Derek Brunson, Darren Till. Even the Stylebender fight wasn't going all his own way, and he just finds a way to win. However, what I will say is we have yet to see him have his defensive grappling tested. Whenever we've seen sort of DDP exchange on the ground, he's always been the one pushing the takedown. He's always been the one, advancing aggressively with grappling rather than defending. Now, if there's ever a guy that's going to test your defensive grappling and wrestling, it's going to be Khamzat. Again, I mentioned this on the TNT show. I believe he's the most dominant wrestler grappling in the UFC today. Potentially even of all time. Maybe Khabib a little bit more just on terms of who he's beaten and how he's beaten him, but it's very, very close. He's the most dangerous, along with Tom Aspinall, the most dangerous 1-round fighter in the sport.